We can differ substances from each other by looking at the substances with different chemical and physical properties to see the differences in their characteristics, as you will see now. Here, so we're talking about magnetism. Its definition is that it is a physical property that involves a certain material attracting to the other. And here you see this little metal is being attracted to the magnet and without any changes in the substance, therefore physical property. So now it's about solubility, about ability to dissolve. And so now we have a clear water, salt, and a clear glass of stick. And so now we're going to put salt into the water, and as we do, we see that it is dissolving and mixing, and therefore showing physical properties of it becoming more denser and just boiling point becoming higher. But we see that no new substance is formed, so it is proven that it is a physical property. So now it's about the ability to become smaller and change its physical shape. And so here we have a grinder and some stones. And so we're going to break apart some of it by grinding it. And so as we grind it, we see that it becomes smaller fragments of stones. And we see that there's only physical changes in the shape of how it became smaller. And so comparing, it's just becoming smaller and flammability is the ability of a substance to burn. So here we have a paper and a match, and so we burn the paper with fire. And this happens as the paper is burning and therefore showing new substances as forming as a chemical property, and therefore producing a new substance that is not the paper that it used to be in the original state. Contradicting appearances. So now it's about acidity, ability of a substance to be acidic or toxic. So we use aluminum foil droppers, toxin or acid, and we try dropping some moles into this container with a piece of aluminum foil. So as we dropped, it did not happen instantly, but as we waited and waited, we started to see some of the results, as in the bubbles, as we can see right now. It started to form bubbles as well as big ones and small ones, and there were also bursts of heating and reactivity at this point of the stage as it starts to kind of react more intensely with the acid. And so the result was strange odor, bursts of heat and bubbles, and the substance was actually even gone. So a new substance has been formed into a gas kind of form, so chemical. So this is reactivity, the ability of two or more substances to combine and form a new one. So we combine baking soda and vinegar to find a new substance. And here, as we add on baking soda and vinegar, we saw that there were effects and results that were very dramatic. It started to form carbon dioxide, as you will see, with bubbles and its very apparent chemical property and chemical change. We use properties all the time in our daily lives to make decisions. By comparing strength, builders decided to build bridges with steel and iron rather than wood, since steel and iron are harder. And every day in the morning, we look at the physical property, color, to decide what to wear, as in the clothes we see right now. And we also observe chemical reactions such as Coke and Mentos, similar to baking soda and vinegar, which is why scientists suggest not to eat them simultaneously.